Hello dancers, Jess here. Welcome back to the Whole Dancer YouTube channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Today I want to chat about the benefits to taking class somewhere new or different. Now, this might be an opportunity that you face over the summer if you're traveling, or it could be something that you face just by exploring what else is available in your surrounding area. So if you live somewhere because you're dancing or training in that location, however, you're not originally from there, it's possible that you haven't yet explored all the different options for dance classes that are around you, and there could be some hidden gems that you're missing. So definitely go and check those out because there can be some great benefits to training somewhere else and training with new and different instructors. For me, I saw this throughout my dance path and career. If I look back now as an adult, well, I guess I was an adult for part of that too, but if I look back now on the trajectory of my training and my progress as a dancer, it's amazing how different locations provided different experiences. As an example, when I was back in New York, between stints of living and dancing in Boston, I was training at Steps again, and I fell upon Elena Kunikova's class, who, if you've ever been to Steps and you've taken her class, you know that first off, she's got this incredible light and energy, and she still has such a beautiful way of moving and dancing. So taking her class is already inspiring. But for me, the big discovery there was the way she taught me to turn. She talked about the balance in a way that I had never seen or heard of before. And the way that she taught it and the one-on-one attention that she gave to me, it just clicked and truly changed the way that I have turned ever since, and made me think, oh gosh, I actually would think back to a couple of ballets that I performed where there were like really challenging turning sequences that I didn't do so well because despite my last name being Spinner, I'm not a turner. So it was amazing. And so that really opened my eyes to the differences, how different training can impact your growth and development as a dancer. So like I said, when you meet new teachers, there's a new energy, hopefully a new inspiration. You never know what teacher might take to you, what teacher might feel inspired by you and therefore pay a little bit more attention to you or give you more corrections. Getting outside of your comfort zone can help even just for that, even for a little boost in confidence or a boost in, feelings about yourself. So go out and explore different dance opportunities in order to see, where you feel nurtured and supported as a dancer. I think that is one of the things that can be missing for many of us is if you don't have a cheerleader who not just teaches you the technique, but who also instills a belief in you and a belief that you can have in yourself, it can be very challenging to continue to progress in dance. New teachers will likely have new ways of teaching technique or artistic expression. And if they say something to you, like I said with my story, and it just clicks, it can totally change the way you approach something. So many teachers have different methods. So many teachers have heard and therefore share different ways of approaching various steps that by going out and working with different people, you'll be able to get those influences and see what works for you, because that's another big part of it. Just like there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all eating plan, there's really no such thing as one-size-fits-all dance training. And what resonates for one dancer is not going to work the same and resonate for another dancer. It's important that we give ourselves all the tools at our disposal in order to progress and continue to get better each and every day. When you go and take class somewhere new, you'll be faced with potentially new competition. There might be other dancers there who are better than you or better than the best dancer at your current training situation, and therefore they might bring out something new in you or allow you to see, oh wow, like it is possible to do that. I never even had any idea. That's something that was big for me in my young training. You know, my school itself was quite small. Luckily, I had a couple of dancers there who were performing at a really high level and were just like continuing to grow and train. And so they were always inspirations to me. But when I went away to summer intensives, I saw even more how big the pool of competition out there was. And that was really important for me to have the perspective to know if I was ready to audition for companies after high school or if I thought I should go the college route, which is how I ended up going. College first, and then I danced professionally. So it kind of depends on where you are, but when you get out there and see the competition, it can be easier for you to see, okay, do I feel like I'm at a level where I'm going to get a professional job straight out of high school, or would I benefit from additional training for one reason or another? In addition to that competitive aspect, you also might go into other opportunities where you're one of the best. And if that's not the position you typically hold, it might be a nice, again, boost of confidence for you to see, okay, maybe I'm not the best in my school, but I'm pretty good. I'm doing well considering other people of my age or considering other dancers out there. And that's an important thing for you as well, because you want to be able to approach auditions and summer intensives and company opportunities with some confidence, because confidence truly is key. And so going somewhere else and getting a confidence boost is going to help you to move forward and feel better about yourself overall. Exploring a different environment and a different dance scene is going to help you to prepare for auditions. Just being somewhere different and having to adapt and having to figure out where to stand and having to build a rapport with a new instructor, those are all things that you have to do when you go out and audition for companies. Whether you travel directly to the company or whether you go and take an open audition class at a different studio or in a different city, you have to be willing and able to handle all the differences that company auditions will throw at you. And by actually practicing that, by placing yourself in different environments, you're going to be so much better prepared and more ready to tackle those company auditions, and you truly will have a leg up on the competition. So this summer, find a new studio somewhere, find a new dance opportunity. When you're traveling, maybe seek out open classes somewhere, go take a class, and make sure that you're continually putting yourself out of your comfort zone. It's by doing that to ourselves, by like saying, okay, this brings me a lot of fear. It doesn't make me feel good. I'm scared. I'm nervous. But then saying to yourself at the same time, okay, despite this fear, I know I can do it. So I'm going to go, I'm going to take class, I'm going to do my best, and I'm just going to like see what happens. In that preparation for auditions, it might feel like a different kind of pressure when you visit a different studio. So you might notice that the instructor is paying lots of attention to you, and maybe you're not used to that, or maybe that hasn't been the situation for you for a while. Or maybe you'll notice that the instructor is paying less attention to you. Again, by getting into a situation that creates a different level of pressure, or just a different kind of pressure or less pressure, again, you're getting used to that change in environment, and you're going to be better ready to face not just company auditions, but even moving forward, like when you're dancing with a company and new choreographers come in, you'll be ready to face that uncertainty and those differences and how somebody might perceive you. By practicing things like this, there's no real pressure to taking an open class somewhere, but we sometimes create that for ourselves. And by feeling that out and working through it, you're just going to get out stronger, and you're just going to be more ready to tackle whatever comes next on your dance journey. And finally, by taking class at other places, you're making new connections and meeting new potential mentors. And as dancers, we don't always have that other support that we need to take us to the next level. When I started taking class at new places here in the Boston area, I met a man who became a great mentor to me and who also really supported my dancing and did all that he could to support me in getting new jobs. And that might be something that you find by going out and meeting new people. You never know who's connected to who, really. Like, you can't know someone's full backstory, and the dance world is truly so small that a lot of people know each other. And by meeting new people and making those connections, you never know who they might be able to contact for you to help you to get your next job or your next company contract. So take yourself out of your comfort zone and definitely go out and explore classes at new places. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love if you subscribe to The Whole Dancer YouTube channel. For more from The Whole Dancer, please visit thewholedancer.com. And if you'd like to join our email list, go to thewholedancer.com/tips, where you'll also get a free cheat sheet of 50 tips to get into the best dancing shape of your life. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.